Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Oh, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
And it's Valverde.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Alexander-Arnold going vertical. Rudiger.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Knocks it out wide. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao. Showing great feet there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. No goals as yet. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Eder Militao. Here's Chouameni. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just eases him off the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a throw. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Bellingham. Lobbed in behind. Bellingham. Goes back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he cuts out the supply. Rodrigo. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Valverde. Knocks it into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde. Camavinga. Mendy gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Played into the middle. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Rodrigo. Mbappe. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Valverde. Can he get it through?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital. Eder Militao. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had... So the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chouameni. Bellingham. Oh, sweet feet. Great chance! They've scored!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, just skips past his man. The ball goes in.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Alexander-Arnold having a look. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aims beyond the defence. Well, chance! Now, and it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Goulet, and it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Gives it back. Now it's Goulet. Played out wide. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Brahim Diaz is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
El dorsal 5 será reemplazado por el dorsal 19.
That's a good ball out wide. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tchouaméni. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. And he plays one through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Valverde is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Eder Militao getting this one clear. Driving on and making good progress. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior. Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander-Arnold. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Rudiger. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. Goulet. Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And it's Tchouaméni. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. And that will be it. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone.
Great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. Rodrigo getting this one clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. There's a searching pass. Danger averted for now. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross flung in. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's taking no chances there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bellingham. And they're back on the ball again. Back into the middle. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the ball's gone astray. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Rodrigo. Crunching tackle. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Valverde. Delivers with big header! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Valverde. Played out towards the right wing. Rodrigo. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Bellingham clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Mendy tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Vinicius Junior. In by Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Chouameni is there, and he can pick it up. No luck with that dink over the top.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well read, nice interception.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's come back out to him.
Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Some resolute defending there. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Now it's some goes for a shot!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's decided to go for it.
Great effort, but no way through.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
And he's well positioned here. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Bellingham. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little... He's having a shot!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a good ball out wide. And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham. Alaba. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. A lot of space ahead of him. Ball swung in. It's a goal kick. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
Can he finish? Off the post! Madrid with this 2-goal lead. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bellingham is onto this. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a... Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's had a shot! Pinged towards the front line.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Mendy. It's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappe, and it's been played through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Eder Militao. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And that has been cleared. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's through now. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alaba. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pinches it off him. And that will be the final act. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And already we're underway here. And here's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Look at the space here. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He might be in here. Referee has just said play on. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good ball, good take. He's got away. And claimed it back swiftly. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. Mendy. Pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Played in deep.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Valverde. Rodrigo. Valverde. And the finish! There it is!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Valverde. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. And they win it back again. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. Valverde. And that has left him in a heap. Valverde. Played back.
Not a lot more he could...
And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack...
And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior shapes to shoot! That's a decent clearance. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Engages and forces him off the ball. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. He is through here. Ball driven towards the far post. Vinicius Junior. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's managed to get rid. Vinicius Junior wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. And here's Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's burst through, takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
Mbappe!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Mendy. It's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Courtois with the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Chouameni. And it's Valverde. That is good strength. Alaba. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, they can break here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time
11.
for changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
5.
actually.
El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos
And
por
smartly reclaimed.
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 15.
Oh, there's
El
a
dorsal
probing
6.
ball.
Cambio de jugadores.
Goulet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alexander-Arnold. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Alaba. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Firmly met. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. This looks promising. And he's found a way past. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's a lovely, neat pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Taken back almost at once. Chouameni. And now they can clear their lines. Madrid are almost home and dry now. Nicely aimed pass. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Goulet, and that is a little undercooked. Nicely shaped ball. Alaba.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. Brahim Diaz. Incoming delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cross flung in towards the middle. Well, they can break here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And he was quick to react. Rudiger. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rudiger cuts it out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a...
Valverde! Valverde. Can he spark a counter here? Rodrigo. And the pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's chance! Goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Courtois is there to clear. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Mendy. Valverde gets a foot in here. Plays a sharp little ball here, and that could set him on his way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. That's Rudiger. Pinches it off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Valverde goes for a shot! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Valverde.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gets a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold gets across and deals with it. Mendy. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. He's picked it, he's had a shot! Mbappe is herring after that one. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back underway. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Mendy. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. And it's Bellingham. And it's Mendy. Alaba. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
No luck with that dink over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Mbappe, and he's been shifted off it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alaba, Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Some resolute defending there. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe is onto this. That ball looks a good one. And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! Off the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Bellingham. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow...
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All the way back. Rudiger. Now Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And it's Arda Güler. Bellingham. And he's lost his man here. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He should have put that one away.
Brahim Diaz really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 19. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, what a climb! And it's come back out to him. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that?
That's at the end. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is... He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Vinicius Junior. Good ball, good take. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! He's having a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. He's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Picked out brilliantly. Nicely weighted ball. The shapes to shoot! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! That's a lovely, neat pass. Rudiger makes the interception. Mendy. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tchouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouameni. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that is a... And the shot! Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni with a definite foul there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, nice touch. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Back into the middle. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Alaba. Rudiger. And that's gone loose. And it's Bellingham. That's a decent clearance. Madrid have it back and can go again. It's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. No joy this time. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that pass just didn't quite work. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Alaba. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Eder Militao, and it's Valverde, and Alexander-Arnold, Tchouaméni, and it's Rudiger. Now Mendy, and it's Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Shot a goal! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Vinicius Junior had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Real shooting chance!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
11,
have their second
el
corner
dorsal
now.
5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Eder Militao is there to clear. It's a promising position, delivered across. Alaba. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. What a throw in. Mendy. Alaba. Mendy. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a quick free kick. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Valverde. Goulet. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tchouaméni closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
El dorsal 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 19.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mendy, laid out to the left flank. And it's Arda Güler.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vinicius Junior. Güler, spread out to the left. Look at the space here. Eder Militao deals with... Can he finish? It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Decent chance! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take.
Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's another chance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Superb goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. Ceballos plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ceballos. Can he finish? Rudiger calmly anticipates. Eder Militao. And here's Brahim Diaz. Fires it in low. Madrid with the corner. They're first. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking to go deep. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. That has been cut short. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's picked it up out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's played in. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Goulet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is herring after that one. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ceballos clears. Well, that is one way to stop him. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Eder Militao. And it's Rudiger. Now Mendy. Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Nice interception, well, chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Rudiger. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. He is just caressing the ball. Madrid have a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And here's Mbappe. Valverde making good progress on the right-hand side. He has found the way through. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Alexander on. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Diaz.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 11.
So off we go once more. Tchouaméni, bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's an imaginative pass. Madrid, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rudiger getting this one clear. Strokes it back. Opts for safety. A probing pass. And that should get the job done. Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alaba.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Can he finish? It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thinks about... Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming.
That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Madrid suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Goulet over to the left, and he's forced to go back. Oh, there's a probing ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Here's Tchouaméni. Great ball, and he's in here, and he's in a real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
El dorsal 14.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
El dorsal 2. El dorsal 18. El dorsal
It's Valverde. Shot could be on. And a chance! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he's opted for the long pass. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And here's Valverde. Mbappe. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hangs in a cross. Knocks it out wide. Alaba. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham powering. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Mbappe. Valverde. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get for it. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, that wasn't far away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivery from Mbappe. And that's the keeper's ball. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Valverde. And that could set him on his way.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rudiger. He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, crossbar! And it's Mendy. In again. And that should get the job done. That'll be a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alaba. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no joy this time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. He can get that clear. Crunching tackle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Skims one in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Valverde. Threads one in. Oh, it's a great... Decent chance! He's given the time to pick a pass.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Mendy. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Now Eder Militao. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the count.
Could be danger here. Valverde. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tchouameni tries to pass it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, no circumventing this opponent.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Played up towards the front line. The message is clear. None shall pass. Valverde! And that's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. Mendy with the slide tackle there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been cut short. And he's there to get it away. Alaba. Mendy. Well, that has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. And he was quick to react. Mendy. Eder Militao. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alaba. It's not an especially good pass, that. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Drilled in low. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Mendy. Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Valverde, Camavinga. It's a goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 12 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 21.
Eder Militao ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Vinicius Junior, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. And it's Valverde. Chouameni. The final 5 minutes. In with the challenge. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Vinicius Junior. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. And it's shot at goal!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Out to the right. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's just beyond his reach, and it's Bellingham. Madrid finding their passes. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he goes cross-field. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given it.
Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mendy plays it all the way forward. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Mendy. Can he get it through? Still goalless at the moment. Back into the middle. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Valverde in acres of space out wide. Well, they've got it again. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And Rodrigo. Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Madrid with the corner. They're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Bellingham. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's alert and sharp and
decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's in a great position here. Tchouaméni. And Alexander-Arnold. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Out of play for a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
might want to be careful there.
Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Out to the left it goes. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Cleared without hesitation. Spread out to the left.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Eder Militao is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Valverde. Mbappe. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Threads one in. Nicely worked. And that's a dangerous chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao with the slide tackle there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Oh, no messing about. It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 5 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Alexander-Arnold having a look. Delivery from Mbappe. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And the counter is on. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Mbappe goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Se va a realizar
pinches it off him. Eder Militao. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, delightful ball. He has found the way through. Oh, important interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Vinicius Junior in with the challenge. Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde receives it in a wide position. Terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's in! Finally! 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 And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
En el minuto 86, el
Madrid
dorsal 12.
take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's one-on-one. Shot. He's had a shot. Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to...
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? That is good strength. Vinicius Junior. Nice control.
Gets a good foot in there.
That'll be a throw. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's having a shot! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably...
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Mendy. Nice-looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, decent chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There'll be more on the way.
Bellingham. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. In with the challenge. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely worked. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold has a look and plays it forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Vinicius Junior. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alexander-Arnold. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And it's Rudiger.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And Alexander-Arnold. Mendy. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Now the ball, terrific header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. Foot in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. That's good defending, very good defending. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He can run onto that. Eder Militao. Madrid with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mendy could try cutting inside here. Now there's a fine ball. Lovely, now then. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, ambitious ball here. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Brahim Diaz. Courtois claims comfortably. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And now the breakaway. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, this is a great position. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Spread out to the left. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Little pass back. Now Mendy. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And time is up. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mendy. Rudiger. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Big chance! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Probing pass. Can he get onto this? The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Goes for a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Tries to pass it through. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham finds himself offside. Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Valverde.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rudiger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. Eder Militao. That's going right the way across. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. That's a good ball out wide. He's got away. Skims. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rodrigo. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Here's Tchouaméni. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Tchouaméni. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Oh, that's ambitious. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Great vision. Played towards the front line. And no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Traoré. Valverde. Oh, important interception. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold has found the net here, of course. Floated through. Thinks about the shot. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nicely aimed pass. Valverde wins the duel this time. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on it.
And the finish! And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now that looks a decent ball. Drilled in low. Madrid have got it back and... Camavinga! Crosses it in, climbs up big! And again! It's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
En el minuto 72